Hi people, and welcome to Round Reviews 2018. How we doing, guys? So, this is my new channel. Going into this year, my aim for 2018 was to make a tech review channel with at least, I'd say probably aiming for 2 videos every month about new tech that's coming out. Not necessarily me buying the tech, but me reviewing it as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on a lot of stuff and review it for you. So that is a plan for this year, along with the adventure vlogs that I do with Spud, my little boy. That is my plan for this year. So here we go, into the first review of 2018, iPhone X. So first of all, guys, the design. You get, of course, that beautiful glass on the back and the front, which is water and dust resistant, and it allows for that all important wireless charging. Beautiful, nice grey colour that we have on the back. It's very, very nice. The wireless charger, you don't have to spend a fortune on them. I bought one off Amazon for $12.99 by Spigen. Very, very good, very, very reliable. It's worked so far for the 3 weeks I've had the phone. About 5.8 inch Super Retina display, Apple's first OLED screen. It's wonderful. Although the display doesn't totally wrap it around the edges like the Galaxy S8, the Samsung, it is still really, really nice. So next up, guys, Face ID. This is one thing I was really worried about when it came to switching to the iPhone X or 10, was the Face ID. The thumb, the finger ID, the thumb ID, whatever you want to call it, worked really well when you were buying stuff in shops. It was really reliable, it never let me down at all. Switching to the Face ID, where we're doing this and we're looking at that in the shops, I wasn't quite sure about, but I can assure you it has worked 99.9999999% of the time. It's been really, really, really good. It's extremely effective. The only 2 times it's let me down out of the last 3 weeks is when I had a big light behind me, and it was at a overshadow, and it just couldn't pick up. It was picking up the light behind me rather than the facial features. But that is the only time it's let me down. So if that was one thing that was stopping you from getting the X, the 10, don't let it stop you. Next up, the cameras. Now, the dual 12 megapixel cameras are great, really good quality cameras. The front facing camera now has portrait mode, which isn't perfect, but it's worked pretty well for the 2 times that I've tried it out. Some examples here for you to look at. Both have optical image stabilization, which produce brilliant photos and video. And that slow-mo, the 240 frames per second is amazing at 1080p, really, really cool. The 4K video at 24 frames per second also is silky smooth, really good video. I'll be trying it out. I'll get some more examples out there to you next time around when I'm doing some more stuff with the iPhone 10, iPhone X, with the chargers, accessories and cases and stuff, so I'll get some more examples out for you. Brilliant cameras. The chip and the performance, that new A11 Bionic chip is really, really fast. There's no delay, there's no lag, swiping left or right. There's the performance of the games, the apps, the switching between apps, the camera, everything performs lightning fast. The battery has been pretty decent over the last few weeks. I've had no problems with it. It lasts between 6 to 8 hours a day before I have to pump it up with a little bit more juice, and I use it constantly. I'm using it all the time. You're opening it up, the screen obviously takes a lot of power up, but you get a decent amount of power out of it. Overall, I love the phone so far. I hope they bring the Plus version out later on in the year so we can get the bigger screen. I like the Plus, I like the 7 Plus that I had last time. It was a nice phone, you kind of get used to the size. Saying that, I get used to the size of a smaller phone. It is noticeably smaller, we feel, from the Plus phones if you're used to the Plus phones, but apart from that, you just get used to it. The size, the feel of it, it is slippy. I'd recommend a decent case. It is quite a slippy phone. Last of all, guys, the usability of the phone. We open up the phone, we have to swipe down from the right to get a control center. We swipe up to get rid of apps, and up and hold halfway to scroll between apps. You swipe up to get off an app to go to the next one if you want to just get off the app and go to the main screen. There are a few things different. Obviously you've got the Face ID, but you just get used to it. You get used to using it I'd say after a couple of days. I still sometimes go to press the button, but apart from that, I suppose you grow out of those habits over time. But it really is easy to use. I think I prefer it actually to the last version of the iOS. It's a really smooth way to use things. Okay guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope it is useful to you. Don't be scared if you're thinking about that Face ID. It was a big stumbling block for me, but I really like it. It works really well, don't worry. Hopefully over the next few weeks there's going to be some other cool videos coming soon. I've got lots of different tech that I want to review. The next one I think I'm going to do is AirPods after a few months of ownership, what they're like, how I'm getting on with them, that kind of thing. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Consider smashing that like button if you really liked it. Consider subscribing for new videos coming soon, and hope to catch you soon. Thanks guys, bye bye.
Don't you